All right, welcome back. Well, we all want our friends to be successful, but sometimes that success can make us a little jealous.
Yeah, envy is one of the 7 deadly sins, but the emotion doesn't have to be toxic to your friendship. Joining us now to talk more about this is psychotherapist Nero Feliciano. Welcome back to the show. Always nice to see you.
Thank you. You both as well.
You know, so we always say surround yourself by people that are going to lift you up, but every once in a while there's some jealousy in a friendship. Is it normal to have jealousy in a friendship?
It's actually so normal because if you think about it, we're often friends with people who have similar values, mindset, maybe similar interests. So it's normal to compare yourself, and oftentimes friends succeed at different times than we do. So jealousy is actually a very normal part of a relationship.
So, Nero, tell me, could this be considered jealousy? Let's say just being in your presence, seeing your success and your ascent really makes someone else kind of feel inadequate about their lives and where they are.
It can. And oftentimes jealousy is rooted in our own insecurities. When we're comparing someone else, it may bring out our own insecurities, and we may start to justify it saying that that person's luckier or has more opportunity. But then that's work that we have to do ourselves in terms of looking at our own strengths and our own process and recognizing everybody has their own purpose in life, and we have to get away from that comparison.
So does it always ruin a friendship if that arises?
No, because like I said, it's very common. I think it depends on how pervasive it is. I mean, if you are at the point where you're so jealous you can't be happy for your friend, you're secretly rejoicing in misfortune when it comes your friend's way, yes, then we have some issues. But no, it doesn't have to ruin it. We just have to deal with it.
I also feel like people are often looking at your highlight reel and not seeing, you know, the sacrifice and the nights you cried to get to where you are. So what causes jealousy in a friendship, would you say?
You know, again, it's that insecurity. There can be many causes, and I think it's important that we know how to deal with it. One, if you are feeling jealous, jealousy can actually be a signal that we can follow your jealousy. It can reveal what you really want in life. What are your truest desires? And when we can identify it, then we can move towards it. We also want to normalize feelings of jealousy. You can be happy for your friend and still jealous. We're capable of feeling two different things. And then we want to work on empathizing with the person that we're jealous of. Talk about the successes, celebrate them, go through that process. It's also a little different if you feel like someone is jealous of you. That also has to be addressed between you and your friend. And think about, are you contributing to that jealousy? Are you always talking about your highlight reel? Are you being sensitive to your friend's situation? For example, if you're killing it in your career and they're struggling, are you always talking about your success or your relationship if they might be going through a divorce? So we have to also see, are we contributing to that dynamic of jealousy in the relationship?
And I wonder if there's something that you can contribute to help them. So if you feel like you're on top of your game right now, is it a good thing to do to offer up something or to see where you can, help them and where they're feeling badly? Because we all know how if you're close enough to somebody, you know how they're feeling.
I think that is so important because we can recognize it and then address it in that way. Hey, I see that you have so much potential. Let me help you figure out what you want in your career, or if you're struggling in your parenting, let me talk to you about it and show you maybe what you can be doing. That's a great way to address jealousy and be productive without really calling so much attention to the tension going on between you.
So, Nero, before we let you go really quickly, does there come a time where maybe you have to let things go?
Yes. Like I said, jealousy at a certain point can get toxic if you're constantly feeling that this person is trying to one-up you, or there's too much insecurity where they really can't celebrate your wins. It may be time to let it go. I always say that friends, we need to celebrate our friends' wins as if they're our own, if not more so. So if you're finding that that is just not happening, no matter how much work and effort and conversation you're having, it may be time to walk away, bless and release, as we say, and focus on the friends who where there's that mutual respect and encouragement.
That is so right. So important to talk about. It really is. Well, Nero, thank you so much for joining us today. Always good to see you. I'm always following you on Instagram as well. So if you want to check out Nero, you can follow her advice there as well. For more mental health tips, follow her there at Nero_Feliciano.